a fun-filled session with us today and hope that you learn a lot. So to get this party started, we're going to start with a little dance. Everybody here?
Monkey chicken.
That's right. Oh, they didn't start the music.
We'll be all right.
In just a minute, we're going to start dancing. Clap your hands. Sorry. Does everybody have a plate? We have extra here. Sit down. Here's the part.
And we're going to draw a picture. I'm going to give you clues, and you have to draw what I say. The trick to this game is you have to do this on top of your head. Put the plate on top of your head. Yes. I know, I just hope the cameras get turned that way. That would be great. We can do it this way. On the back side works better. Okay. This is my first time doing this. We'll put it on top of your head and we're going to draw. Based on what she tells us. Okay, so your first command, I guess, is to draw a circle for a bunny's head and another for his body. I want y'all to know this takes a lot of pressure off of me. Because y'all look ridiculous. Okay, now we're going to draw two legs and feet on your bunny.
That's when you have to share pants with your canoe.
Oh, don't look at it yet. Keep the plate on top of your head.
No cheating, no cheating. Okay, now you're going to give your buddy 2 arms and hands.
This is great.
Now you're going to put a face on your bunny. Don't forget the whiskers. Face on your bunny.
And don't forget the whiskers.
And don't forget the whiskers. Okay, now we're going to draw an Easter basket on the ground next to your bunnies.
Grass, you said? Or grass in the basket?
It just says an Easter basket. Now put a carrot in your bunny's left hand.
Our left or?
Now go into the Easter eggs in your basket.
Easter eggs in the basket.
Oops, I forgot his little cotton tail. Put a tail on your bunny.
You put the tail on it.
Apparently he's not going to do yours because now we're going to write Happy Easter at the top of your
How am I
table
supposed to put
plate.
a tail?
Happy Easter.
That way, have Easter at the top of your plate.
So serious. Isn't this fun? This is a lot of fun for me. Okay, now look at your bunny. Here's your bunny.
That's the tail on the right place.
There's points that go. Oh, sorry. Okay, she told me to start over. This is a great game to play at parties, and there's points to go along with it, and that's how you determine a winner. But it's great to break the tension in a room if you are in a room with people you don't know, or even people you do know. It's just a really fun game to play. Anyway, here's Steph.
That's the first time that I've ever done that. And I had so much fun doing it, didn't you? Like, just watching you, like, was fun. And then to see what mine looked like was scary. So I'm definitely going to do that my next party, because I think that would be a great way to, and it's something that they'll remember. And that goes along in with our next segment, is our job versus a business. And when we go to, if we have something outside of Scentsy, as far as a job, it's the same routine every single day, day in and day out. There are days that are fun, and there are days that aren't so fun. So I would really challenge you to start looking at the things that are fun for you throughout the day, and recognize what it is that you're doing to have fun. And then just take that and create more fun every single day. Because let's face it, if your goal is to have Scentsy as a full-time job, you don't ever want to stop having fun. So I challenge you to have fun every single day, regardless of what you're faced with, or find the positive and have fun in doing everything that you possibly can. Let's see. In the business, we are responsible for our own fun So the other thing that I learned on a TV show the other night was kind of funny, watching American Pickers. How many people watch American Pickers? Okay, good. So you may have seen this segment when Danielle she went to the retirement center and she was trying to get rid of this huge boot. And so she went to this retirement center, or I don't even know if it was a retirement center. Maybe it was just where they go square dancing. But she thought it would be a perfect fit to take this boot and they would buy it. And so meanwhile, she's interacting with all of the elderly people and dancing. And she said, well, you know what? I didn't sell the boot, but I've got my ABCs. I'm always with my ABCs. Always be checking. And I was like, I called Holly. We're putting that in our presentation. Always be checking. And that's something that I think we do, but just to know that we're working our ABCs every day, it just kind of heightens that awareness, and it will make such a big difference in our business. So we're going to carry on with that ABC throughout the presentation, but always be checking. So and change up your fun. The same thing, or the same routine, the same, whether it be just a similar post to your team or to your customers, change it up, because that's what makes it fun too. And that's something that I started doing after I returned from leadership, was making videos. And talking to my girls that I never get to see today at lunch, she was like, you know what, I really like to see in your face, and it makes it so much more real. And I thought, okay, good, it's working. So I'm just going to get creative and have fun with the videos and keep doing those, because if it's working, why not? Holly is going to share a few ideas and how she gets her family involved and having fun.
I have one 12-year-old, a 14-year-old, and an 18-year-old. They were 5 years younger when I first started selling Scentsy, and but they've always been involved. They think it's cool that, Mom wears the Scentsy bling and, is always working her business, so they go right along with that. So I started an incentive program with them that, they talk to their teachers or pass out my business cards. They hang up scent circles or travel tins in their lockers at school. So they're always promoting my business for me. So I started an incentive, and at the end of the month, we have a drawing, or if only one of them's been working that month, they automatically win by default. So that's something really fun to put your kids involved. My husband helps out at times, picking, sorting orders along with the children. But they label, they sort orders, and collecting their orders and using their ABCs, always coming back to Mom and saying, hey, somebody asked me about Scentsy, so I know to contact them. And set up the reward system. Sorry, I got off my notes, but anyway, hang on, Stephanie's going to tell you a little bit more about something.
Okay, so along with the game that we just played today, there's over 200 games that are listed in our workstation. So check those out, because maybe this isn't something that, although we all had fun here today, but you can just sort through all of the games and make it just special for your potential or your party.
And there's that is, it's called library.
Oh, it's called Library of Games in the Resource tab. Okay, so here is something that a new thing that I started doing with my customers is because follow-up, let's face it, that's probably the hardest part of our job, and that's where the fortune is. The fortune is in the follow-up. So in my orders, I will keep one ticket and put it together in the order and then deliver it. But then in a hand-written letter, just or not letter, but in my thank you card, I'll just tell them, at the end of the month, I'm going to be doing a customer appreciation drawing, and I will let you know if your name is drawn. So then they know that that's something that I'm helping them with, or that I'm thanking them for is their business, but that they also could get, a special perk at the end of the month. And it could be as simple as the cent of the month, or a cent of the month, or a travel tin. I mean, just nothing that's going to break the bank, but something to recognize your customers and let you know, or let them know that you appreciate their business. And that's just something that is fun for me, and that I like doing. So, and like I said, I just started doing that in the first of the year. And January turned out to be really good, and we'll see, what February, but again, it just helps with the follow-up at the end of the month, or and every month thereafter. So at this time, I want to see if anybody else has something fun that they would like to share with the audience. Just a great tip.
Volunteer, come on, it'd be
One thing
fun.
I know is your kids, you can pay your kids and let the tax write off. So adding that to, bring your family in, make it their allowance or whatever.
Right. So you get, like, you need a label or it's pretty cheap. Isn't it? I think a label. Yes.
What I'm doing with my son is, since he takes care of, I told him that he gets a month straight of being on green, which is good behavior. He'll get a Scentsy assistant.
Oh, very good.
That's cool.
Can you repeat what you're saying?
She's saying that with her son, if he is on green, which in their contact calendar throughout the month, if he's on green throughout the entire month, then he gets a Scentsy assistant T-shirt as his reward for good behavior throughout the month. Yes.
I have a 16-year-old that's a junior in high school, and, that a 16-year-old girl doesn't want to act like they're 30 with the mentality of 13. And she has, they have movie nights, her friend. Well, movie nights leads to mom buying $50 worth of pizza, more pop, whatever. Well, it's now turned into Galata night. So, as payment for Galata movie night, they label bars. They label bars, and they have to call 5 of their friends or send it on Facebook. Not 5 each, but between all 10 girls, they'll call 5 people. Andy, Darren, and actually they turned it into the hot guy night. So now they get a hot guy smell, which is, this was casual, they call it hot guy smells. So now they get a scent pack and a Scentsy bar for their hot guy smell of their choice for contacting their 5 friends that night. And it has honestly led into quite a bit. I mean, it's like, I like that smell.
Very good. There's more and more Scentsy men are out there.
Oh, of course, a 17-year-old boy thinks a girl likes to smell his dress.
Oh, yeah.
He's buying some.
Absolutely. Okay, so we'll get more suggestions and ideas later on, but we're going to keep moving. Another thing that I think is a lot of fun is going back to the videos and actually sending those, instead of just a text message saying, hey, here's the monthly special, and it being all boring, then just send them a video and go, hey, especially like, this is one, I'm honestly doing this. I have this friend on Facebook that she is all about summer, and she's so tired of the cold. Come on spring, come on summer. So she is yet to host a party for me.